Okay, how's it going, everyone? Today is 4/13/2025. How's it going, London? Now, for the there's sound. What the hell? Well, let me. Ooh, actually, it looks like my mic is pretty loud. Let me just test to see how loud it is. 58. Oh, that's not bad. So yeah, okay, I sleep or not? Alright, see you, Lenny. Good night. Sweet dreams. Love you. The reason why I'm doing City Guesser is because, London doesn't like this game. So, but she's gonna be asleep because she's really tired, so that's why we're gonna do City Guesser today. Love you too, sweet dream. Alright. Now, also, before you go, London, can you like the streams that it recommends it to other people, if you didn't already? And also, to the other viewers who are watching right now, like the stream, so there's a higher chance to be recommended to other people. I doubt that it will, though, because, City Guesser really isn't the most popular of games. It doesn't really draw in a crowd. Kids these days, My hair's a bit screwy wabbit. But yeah, first off, I don't know if it's ever been noticeable, but like back there, my Cashapp logo I don't even know why I still continue to have that Cashapp logo there. The only person who's ever donated is London, and I don't think that really even counts. But it did count at the time, though, But yeah, like I always before I leave that door, I don't like walking around barefoot where I live, just because I don't like getting my feet dirty. And maybe like, just clean the floor, blah, blah, blah. But in my mind, like any floor is still dirty. But so yeah, like I always had these Tommy Hilfiger slides, but it reached a point where like the part was like tearing off, so like it just, I've been wearing them for so long that they tore up. So I got some new ones. Puma. I think they're pretty neat. Fit pretty good. So that's one thing. And maybe like, well, Doonski, I don't care. Like, why are you telling me this shit? Well, I mean, I reached a point in these kind of live streams where they're almost like a glorified video diary. Or digital diary. Digital dancing. Or no, it's digital style. Digital dancing. Hey, this is fun. Hey, look, a pie graph. Pie chart. That's what it is. I keep fucking things up. Anything else to report? Oh! I don't know how much you like tunes, but I'm gonna play some of AWAP's music on stream. I promised him that I'd do it. He's not here right now, but, well, I'm still gonna fulfill his promise, damn it. And I think it was really good. He played it on J-Bomb's stream when he was playing that weird-ass rollerblading game, and he sent it to me. So I'm gonna play it, and you guys are gonna hear it. I'm actually gonna mute myself, because that's, well, actually, no, I'm gonna just play it while I play City Guesser, because there's no music to that game, so you know what? And that's also what he did for him. While J-Bomb was playing whatever that game was, he played his music to hype him up. So we're going to do the same. But yeah, let's pull up City Guesser. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm falling. I don't care that people find 21 Pilots cringe. I still like that song. Is that bad? Is that cringe? Well, guess what? I don't fucking care. But there was a time where I did care. And that's why my name's Dirty Face, or Blurry Face. Blurry Face, not Dirty Face. No, I'm just kidding. That was a bit. I don't think I ever really gave a fuck. I mean, there was always like a part of me that like... Nah, I think most people would describe me as someone who really doesn't give a shit. I mean, it still hurts, but like, I never was the type of person to like try and do anything about it. Yeah, we're gonna do city get. Okay, we don't really need this. Oh, no. Yeah, let's get, yeah, we don't need the sound. Oh. Huh. Okay, wait, okay, first off, enough. We're in some sort of canal. Let me just... My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Okay, here we are. Those are two different songs, though. I just realized. But yeah, let's play his music. I'm gonna mute. I'm also gonna mute myself. That was weird. It reminds me of Pilot Red Sun. Alright, I'll shut up now. I really like those noises though. That's all you're getting. If you want to hear the rest of it, which I certainly would be one of those people, then tell him to release his fucking music on YouTube. AWOP, that is. Is this GeoGuessr? No, this is City Guesser. But how's it going, Milkman? But yeah, I just wanted to give a little, just a little sort of appreciation to AWOP's music. But yeah, it kind of became distracting because, but I could easily see him making music for like a video game. Like it kind of reminds me of Peggle a little bit. If you don't know what that is. I came back because I knew no one would put on subscriber mode. Yeah, because I think you're the only one who knows how to do it. Also, I do believe this is like Thailand or something, by the way. I should probably just got back home. Well, so then you pretty much do Rambutan Chan Kun Chang. Isn't Rambutan like a fruit that's spiky? Let me speed up the volume. I guess let's have the volume up. Also, I have also noticed that I think... Well, every time I close out of it, it turns black. It's interesting. The desktop audio is a bit too high. I'm going to turn it down. How come when I go full screen, it like zooms me in way too much? Whatever. So, if you don't know what City Guesser is, you pretty much just... You're shown a city, and you have to guess where it is. Pretty simple. Kind of like GeoGuessr, but instead of Google Maps, you see city footage. And I actually prefer GeoGuessr because I just think it's a bit more randomized, and only really big cities are shown on City Guesser, obviously, because they'd have to get like point of view footage for every little town in the world, which they're just not going to do. And the Google card pretty much travels everywhere except like China and shit like that, and for some reason most of Germany. Because of like some privacy laws. So I lost that 1v1. Hello, volume. Audi. Hotel by the river. The Fortnite 1v1? Well, okay. Is that American? Oh, no, wait. This is Malaysia. This is Malaysia. Unless this is just like a Malaysian community in somewhere. That is 100%. I was about to say, is that American flag? And to most people, that does seem like the American flag. Although, let me actually show you. So that little... I wish... You know what's really fucking annoying? Is that you can't pause it. You can't pause the footage for whatever. You can slow it down, you can reverse it, but you can't pause it for whatever the fuck reason. But right there, you can see that sort of crescent moon that indicates that it's Malaysia flags. But pretty much the colors and the design are not nearly identical, but to the untrained eye, it is. And as far as I'm aware, I actually don't think it's copying off the U.S. flag per se. I think it just has to do... Philadelphia, take it or leave it? Nah, no way. I think it just has to do with the fact that it's like British trading companies would sort of use like red and white stripes, and that's why America adopted it. Or something like that. I don't know, I'm probably getting the history entirely wrong there, but it does have something to do... In some third-party way, Britain is involved with both of the designs. In fact, most flags of the world involve some European country. Again, I've explained this before, and it kind of upsets people because people like the idea of having countries having identities being against... People don't like the idea that a lot of countries' identities relate to one of like handful of European countries, probably 10, I'd say so. Scotland, New York Trust, Italy. No, come on, you guys actually think this is Italy? There was Chinese text earlier. And also I just said Malaysia. London's clearly joking, but... Come on, you think this is Italy? No. There is some European-ish architecture like with that thing. That's really not too Asian looking to me. This is 100% Malaysia though. We're just going to keep looking for the hellsies of it. It's a cool dress. Colorful building though. Oh, that guy needs to get his tires oiled. That sounded horrifying. And those trees. Ooh, oh my god, what's that squeaking noise? Well, someone's bike bell. What'd that guy just say? Is that some anime? Goofy, colorful buildings. So wait, Milkman, you get to spend the night at her place? I know that you said that you live there, but you said that you really haven't been able to, like, settle there yet. But if you think it's shitty that you can only see her over the weekend, I just thought that you might, like, Dude, I still am not able to spend the night yet. So, if you think your situation is unfortunate, it's actually better than mine. But that's the current situation, though. It's soon to change. And it's actually, well, it's kind of a long ways away. It is going to happen this year, though. Hey, isn't that Japanese art? Yummy pretty art? That's Mitsubishi. Well, let's just go for Malaysia already. I imagine it's one of the big cities. I mean, is it just Kuala Lumpur? Kuala like the fucking bay? I don't know, I really don't think so, because this isn't like tall buildings and shit. Like, there'd be way more like skyscrapers and modern looking buildings if it was Koala Bear, Taiwan. Lads, I've already made it very clear it's Malaysia. You don't have to keep... Thailand. Oh my good god. So you strike me as someone who really doesn't... I said Malaysia. This is clearly Malaysia. There's Malaysian flags. Unless this is like a random Malaysian community in China. This doesn't look like China to me at all. And there wouldn't be an Audi in China. Because there was an Audi earlier. Das ist total Audi. Das ist total Auto. I know, I'm just doing it. Okay. I did think it was Thailand at first, though. I'm not gonna lie. But that was before I saw the flags. Well, there's a big building. Maybe this is just like the sort of residential touristy area. Cities do that. New York has Central Park. Central Park. This reminds me of... Actually, I'm not going to say that. Because that would reveal... Actually, no, that's not bad. Because I don't even live that close to it. It reminds me of Frederick. MD. Frederick MD. It's nuts. You're the king of the day. I know, I'm just doing a bit. Okay. What music is that? Are we gonna have to be around behind old timers the whole time here? Slow walking. Ooh, that ventilation system sounds a bit suspect. Okay, what's the point of me looking? Okay, let's do like a little... Honestly, I don't know much about Klang, to be honest. Let's do Klang. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's definitely do Klang, because there's like this river right here. Yeah. Well... There's green right here, so maybe... I don't know, let's go for Klang and see what happens. I'm gonna just do the center. Ah... Malacca. Isn't that a Greek... That's a Greek curse word, no? Well... I knew it wasn't koala bear. Fucking koala bear, mate. I only spend the night if I really don't want to go back home. Well, at least you have a choice. But yeah, 81 miles, Malaysia. Pretty simple, mate. That's a bit loud. Come on. Galway. Hold on, wait, does that say Gillingham? Or that say... Oh, what? Oh, no, wait, that looks like Irish to me. And also Galway. Wait, European capital of culture. Hold on, whoa, fucking whoa. Wait, I can slow down. Brown Thomas. I'll show you a Brown Thomas. Look at this dickhead with his headphones. Taxi. Is that a EU plate? Galway. Galim. Or Galiv. Irish is weird. My dad's Irish, so like I know a thing or two about this. Well, I mean, I know a thing or two about most countries, because that's just kind of what I do for a living. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, this is Ireland. But this is like a very... Is this just like Dublin? This is like a very tourist trappy looking place of Ireland, and the language is very like difficult to understand if you don't understand like Gaelic shit. Cause like an MH. Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh, Vodafone. That's oh my god. That's Verizon in Europe for some reason, I think. I'm almost positive that's Verizon in Europe. I don't know why it's called Vodafone, but it is. They've already tried from spending the day, we will have nights when we move in, and we'll make the apartments pretty. Yeah, I know. Italian experience. Yeah, oh, I really want to have an Italian experience in Ireland. Wait, what is this? Is this like a mall with no walls? Why is there like outdoor parts of it? Whoa, that was trippy. Card shop. Taste of Chicago. What? Wait, if this is Chicago, I am so fucking pissed. No, because Vodafone wouldn't be... No. I always wanted to visit Ireland or Scotland or Iceland. So have I, actually. I think those type of countries... Bro, that's just someone's fucking computer posted on a screen, by the way. Look at the Windows 10. Look at that shit. Hold on. That's brilliant, by the way. Look at that. That's literally not even a billboard. That's just someone projecting, like, with an HDMI cable, their laptop screen. Absolutely brilliant. This is probably Dublin. Flying Tiger. Copenhagen? What is that? Why is there like different... We have Italian experience, Copenhagen, Chicago. Yeah, I'm almost positive this has to be Ireland. But yeah, like those sort of like those northern European countries just look really pretty to me. I don't even mean the cities and towns, which a lot of people sort of have a hard on for, but I also just mean like the sort of mountains and shit, like, and those like huge tall waterfalls, particularly from like Iceland and shit. Mountains, nice green mountains. I know a lot of people's definition of paradise, they imagine a palm tree and shit, but my definition of paradise is like mountainous green hills. I've always thought that stuff looked really pretty. Also, YouTube is doing that brilliant thing where I can tell chats are coming in and it's not letting me see them. Okay, here we go. Philadelphia, no wait. It's definitely Canada, Belgium. People in Iceland seem nice. Well, I mean, it's always going to be sweeping generalization when you say... Wait, what flag is that? Oh, no, that's not even a flag. Oh, look, an old school barbershop thing. Oh, you never really see those anymore. I always thought they'd be a bit cold. Ha ha ha. This heater's getting me too hot. Hey, look, the baby. What is happening with these things? What's going on there? Anford? Okay, let's speed things up a bit. What are we doing around here? Greenhouse, open grass, and mountains. 100%. And I know I just said that those Northern European countries are really pretty to me. Gay! I'm just fucking around, by the way. But, damn, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was talking about, like, those Northern European countries are really pretty to me. And I know that this one isn't necessary. Yeah, no, this really isn't Northern European at all, actually. Not even a little bit. It's, by every definition. If this is Italy, this is fucking insane. No, there's no way. Why is there so many Italian places in Ireland? But I was going to say, I think probably, if I were to say combining everything, according to my opinion, including architecture, okay, this is a bit loud now. This is a bit fucking loud. This is a bit loud. But what I was going to say is, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, in my opinion, probably the prettiest country is, like, Switzerland. Like, the architecture, the nature of it. Like, the water's so blue. Like, every lake is so, like, teal. You know? It's not dirty. The grass is typically green. The mountains are always really nice. Nice, open... And I like a little bit of trees here and there, obviously. I mean, who doesn't? There's a handful of treeage in Switzerland, foliage. And also, I just really liked, and I know that this is, like, so not even, like, what's the word? It's so kind of almost even Reddit-y to point out the rail networks in Switzerland. Like, the trains. And how they just, like, the way the trains are built are just so cool. And I've always been really into trains. And I'm sorry that that's Reddit-y. And as far as I'm concerned, and again, here's also something that's kind of garnered a reputation for being Reddit-y, but, like, the cities, as far as I've seen, again, I haven't visited, but I haven't visited any European country, so I wouldn't be able to really say for certain, but from what I've gathered, the cities are pretty walkable as well. And that's something that I appreciate. And I know that's kind of, like, considered... I don't know why. I don't think the idea of having walkable cities is cringe. I just think that too many cringe people kind of overtook the narration of it. Or not narration, you know what I mean, though. Like, they just... Too many loud, annoying people started to take over the discussion of that. And now it's associated with loud, annoying people. It really hits different when you finally get there, and it's just a feeling you can't explain. Have you been to Scotland? I know you say you went to Japan. Does Japan... I'm sure that Japan has a fair few bit of green rolling hills, as they say. I always found that term funny. Nice rolling hills. Like, what do you mean rolling hills? You couldn't have been talking about a more still geographical feature. Is that the Qatar flag? That was definitely the Irish flag, though. But I swear that was the Qatar flag just there. Whoa, Oxygen Pete just changed his profile picture. I want to be New Zealand Mountain. Yeah, well, yeah, that's you know, I guess that's actually a good. What was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say. No, I remember now. Yeah, because no, unfortunately not Scotland, at least not yet. I do definitely want it. Like, Scotland is 100% up there. I do really want to see Scotland. I think Scotland looks really pretty. Yeah, granted it rains a lot there, but I'm okay with rain. Is that the Czech flag? It's the Czech flag. What's the Czech flag doing there? Are there a lot of Czechs in Ireland? I know there's a lot of Poles in Ireland. Well, I know there's a lot of Poles. Dude, I sound so nerdy when I talk about this shit. But yeah, I produce live fan music. Facts. The Outdoor Shop. Oh my god, look at that name right there. McGeegan. Is that how you pronounce it? Oxygen we breathe. But yeah, according to my calculations, the way I've interpreted things, just the way things are, and how things stand, I produce life and music. Are you just gonna like spam that? God, I don't know why, but sometimes the camera movements are just a bit like, where are we? Probably Dublin. That is my guess. That's an American flag. Was that a French flag? No, that's the Irish flag. I couldn't see that it was green. Is that a Scottish flag? Oh wait, is this like it's a Nirvana shirt. It's weird seeing like American shit in places that very much aren't American. Like obviously the flag is pretty jarring too, but I think flags aren't too uncommon to see all over the place. Like there's a lot of people hang Irish flags in the U.S. and people hang lots of flags in the U.S. Actually, the U.S. is probably one of the most flag-obsessed countries of all time, and not just American flags, but any flag really. Just kind of, it's just part of the culture. Fuck, man, it's so hard to. It's so easy to lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, but something like Nirvana is just so bizarre to see in like Ireland. I don't know. It's just like it's weird, you know. I just disconnected. Why did it duplicate? I don't know, but it did. I thought you were just gonna continue spamming it like a copy pasta. What the fuck is going on here? Some construction. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say though that like, cause I mean, me and London have kind of been like even before we met, both of us have kind of had this desire to leave the country. And blah, 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 like ungrateful, blah, 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 American greatest country or whatever. Yeah, sure. But like, I'm kind of over that, and I'm just over it, really. I want to get out of here, and we've kind of both decided that I think New Zealand kind of checks all the boxes for us. And I don't want to get into the reasons as to why. But yeah, that would probably be the place that we would aim for if we were to both move out of the U.S. Which, you know, if my YouTube career like really gets popular, because you can really make money off YouTube if you really like go at it, not through streaming. I don't think streaming makes much money on YouTube. I think you have more chance of streaming, making money through streaming on Twitch. Although YouTube does make money, but not when you're streaming. It's only the re-watchings of it, as how Critical pointed out. Like watching the recording of it, unedited. So like that's why he advocates for double streaming. Open fields in Delaware is okay, but I think Scotland is better. Delaware. London's got beef with Delaware for some reason. I just think it's a boring place, but for some reason. What is this? I guess I probably should have read theirs. It probably was describing something, but I didn't care to read. Let's just do Dublin already. I bet you wonder where I've been. Oh my god, Galway's a place? Damn, I thought it was like a... Wow, I'm actually special. You know what I need to do? I know more about like the country side of things. And I don't mean countryside, all one word. I mean country-side. Or country-wise, I should say, country-wise. Like as a country, I know things, but I'm really not well-versed on like cities and towns very much. I need to get way better at that. Not just for Ireland, but like every country I'm not very well versed on. Just because like I kind of focus on the more bigger picture stuff, as like how I do like the blank of each continent. And for most for most of the case, cities really don't play much of a part in that. And there's still quite a lot for me to learn. That's really sad, though, that I didn't know Galway. I thought it was like a fucking... Like, the way it was showing, it looked like, what's the word? It looked like it was like a name of a marathon or some sort of athletic event. You know, like how when marathons go to a town or something? And I know that, like, because it ended in way, so I was like, oh, it's like... I don't know. I know that Gouge is probably, it's like Gall. It's probably Galway, actually. God, that is really embarrassing. My dad would be tossing and turning. Actually, he's not dead. He'd just be tossing and turning right now if he saw me make that mistake. Exist, sad face? What do Delaware people do? Oh, exist. I can't really answer that question because I don't really have an issue. Well, actually, no. What's the fucking oil company in Delaware that, like, pretty much runs the government? Is that a Pele shirt? Boy, do you mean Pele? Could be any number of number 10s for Brazil, if that isn't even a Brazil shirt. Doesn't really look like Brazil. And also, this video quality is shocking. Pac-Man? Is that just a shirt with a globe on it? Why is this guy pointing downwards? I can't get information from a sidewalk. Oh, actually, you can if you could measure the and this weird little feature that only one country does. My first guess is Brazil, just due to the fact that there's a yellow shirt that had number 10 on it. Alright, thoughts on living in Denmark? Denmark was also a target of ours. Particularly London's. I remember when we were thinking of things, London was mentioning Denmark a lot. It has a relatively high... Actually, no, not relative. It has, according to the people who measure it, a high quality of life. Good sort of social... social programs. I know that's like... I don't really talk about this stuff mostly because... I mean, you're just going to be subject to be either ridiculed, told that you're weak, or be made fun of if you tell, like, Americans... Like, most Americans... about, like, moving to other places, because they're just going to be like, what? But Denmark's, like, communist. Just, like, objectively not. I don't know where you got that. But it's not communist. They need to come a different word for it, because, like, even, you know, for most Americans, the word socialism is quite scary. But I think when it's democratic socialism, it's like a totally different thing. But again, it has the word socialism in it, so it's like Americans are like, nah, fuck that. Well, there is palm trees. This quality is so shit. We're into geographical recreation trenches. Free healthcare is a must. Well, again, there's no such thing as free. Even countries that say that they have free healthcare, it really isn't actually... That's actually might be Brazil, by the way. It's not really free. You pay for it in your taxes. But, like, when you actually physically... Which, by the way, Americans also do the same thing. So, like, I don't know... But that's a whole different argument for another day. And I think you can already assume what my talking points are, because... Most people who have... Well, yeah. But most people have talked about America's healthcare system at length. And the overwhelming majority of people do not like it. So I don't even really need to defend it. Like, even the most, like, conservative of conservatives do not like the American healthcare system and haven't for a long time. It's like the uniting issue of both political sides. What flag is that? It's like blue and yellow. That might be just a local, like, yacht club flag. It's blue and yellow. How many? Was it like Antigua? Antigua and Barbuda has blue and yellow. Yeah, we kind of ruined Hawaii. But yeah, like, different things about... Actually, you know what? There's no point in even talking about the discussion. Because I'm not even well articulated, and people could just easily pick apart my points and be like, well, but you say that. Yeah, da-da-da-da-da. It's like, I mean, I might as well be a fucking straw man with these people, because I'm so poorly articulated, you could pick apart every little thing that I say. In my brain, I know what I mean, but as my mouth describes it, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't even know what I was talking about, to be honest. But yeah, Denmark was high on the list. Argentina? Is she naked? I don't think she had a bra on there, that lady. I think that's why he just turned away. More blue and yellow. Why is this quality so bad? No, don't go on the beach. I'm not gonna get any info on the beach. Come on. Don't go on the beach. God, this guy's walking so slow. I don't know if this looks like Argentina to me. Excuse me. Wait. There's like a little pier right there. Ooh, that whistle's very Brazilian to me. I know that's perhaps a stereotype, but whenever I hear that whistle, I immediately think something Brazilian's going on. My data sucks balls, is buffering so bad. Auction, I don't know why, but like, you don't strike me as the type of... Was that Paraguay? Wait, no, that could possibly... No. Paraguay famously does not have a fucking coast. Paraguay, bro, I think you mean? Paradise fucking nuts. But you don't strike... For some reason, Auction, you don't strike me as the type of person to say sucks balls. Christmas Island? That'd be much more crabs. Is that dude on a skateboard on the road? Oh wait, no, this is like a... Like... I don't even know what this road is meant to be. Look at this dude. So I guess jaywalking really isn't enforced over here. My man is so smart. What did I even say? Oh. Well. Okay. So I guess that was a Pele shirt. I mean, it could be, again, I mean, it could have been... It didn't have a name on it, so that's why I presume it was a Pele shirt. Because in Pele's day, there actually really wasn't names on shirts. It was just the numbers. That didn't happen until much later. Who was another famous number 10 back then? Wait, is that one of those fake statue people? I think it was. I could tell the paint was melting, though. Brazil. Well, okay, let's see for a little sticky outy bit. Because I remember that sort of map we were looking at. You're analyzing a location based on small details like that's so cool. I wouldn't really describe flags as small detail. Unless, what was the other thing that I noticed? Oh, like the whistle? I guess so, that's pretty neat. This has a sticky outy bit. Is there any other info going on? Man, I'm sick of seeing shirtless people, bro. Especially if they just don't have the looks to show for it. Here's a sticky outy bit. This might be it, actually. This might be it. This looks a lot like it. And that beach kind of had that sort of cove-looking thing. I'm going to place... How would I pronounce that? Encheda de Pineda. Encheda de Pineda. The NH is always a nya sound, almost like a Spanish N with a squiggly bit over it, which I can never remember the name of, but it has a name, that N, like in pinata. That's actually why a piranha is supposed to be pronounced piranha. That H next to the N indicates it's going to be nya and not na. Again, just an absolutely useless bit of information that no one will ever care about. Look at those. Oh my god, those bikes are so fucking stupid. Those lay-down bikes. I don't know what they're called, but I've always thought they were fucking stupid. Oxygen, we will miss you. I think I have to go because my data's buffering so bad. Eating rocks can be a good thing. Alright, see ya, Oxygen. Sorry for not seeing that in time, probably. God, that guy looked like such a millennial. Did you see that guy? Hold on. Bruh. Ha ha ha. Dude, millennials are like nationwide. Or not my fault. Universal. Every country has a millennial, bro. GGG, Oxygen. Yes, see ya, Oxygen. Sorry you weren't here for long. And it's a shame because you've actually watched me play this game before. On my special. I remember I accidentally banned... Do you remember well, actually, no, you're gone now. But I accidentally banned Oxygen. It was totally by accident. I was trying to ban people who were, like, trying to sell me... I don't know, some sort of scam. Was it fucking Subway? I swear I'm not making this up. Or maybe I was... You know, I'm thinking of Scribble.io. Someone... There's, like, Subway accounts trying to sell sandwiches on Scribble.io that one time. And maybe it was Subway. I can't even fucking remember. I was lied to that piranhas... Wait, what was that? Ooh. Is there a football match happening? American flag... Bro, what is this fucking camera quality? Quality. So that's an American flag? A Chinese flag? Brazil? Is that San Marino? Is that blue and white right there? That might not even be a flag, actually. That's not even a flag. Well, excuse you, dickhead. Who's the douchebag? Also, I think that's probably Italy. I can't tell if it's green or blue. Most likely Italy. Looks like green to me. Oh my god, this guy's cough is so ugly. I don't even know what flag that is. What is that? What kind of flag is white and has a blue thing in the center? What? Oh, she sounded like she's speaking Portuguese there. Actually, we already know this is Brazil anyways. I mean, piranhas, if they're killers or not, they're still spooky to me. Look at this dude trying to think he's fancy. I knew kids who would do that, and then they would do it too much and fucking fall. I don't know why he's doing it near fucking giant trucks, though. I would never dare to do such a thing. Let's just, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go for what this is. I was literally just Rio de Janeiro. And I know the meme heads are probably just thinking, oh, look, the Instagram filter. To be fair, that Instagram filter did go hard back in the day. Is that a flag? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I heavily rely on the flags. It's just red. Hold on, fucking what? It's just red. It's really been heavily affected by the wind. Huh, that's not helpful. Hell yeah, now we got business. Oh, mountains, and that looks like some water. Okay, speed up. I want to get near that water. Wait, what does that say? Ooh, wait, whoa. That's, Cyrillic. 9/11. Russia. Dang, so was that red flag an old Soviet flag? As soon as I saw Cyrillic, I immediately thought Russia, but I didn't want to sound stupid, so I didn't say it. Not because I don't think that Russia doesn't use Cyrillic, but just because I feel like that would have been the normie thing to immediately assume Russia. Because what if it was Serbia? What if it was Ukraine? That mistake would have even got me in more trouble. Mother Russia. It still goes hard. I love skating. Well, there's many types of skating, buddy. We talk about ice skating, roller skating, skateboarding. Is there water skating? Like, you know those things where like you get pulled by a jet, like a jet boat. No, what is it called? A jet ski, or something. I don't fucking know, honestly. I can't even remember. A speedboat. This is probably just Moscow, no? Might be St. Petersburg. Is that a body water? Yeah, let's go for St. Petersburg. What? Well, I couldn't have been literally more. Can you believe that that's how big Russia is? This is still the same country, but I'm 4,060 miles out. Right here. Unfucking believable. Man, Russia's big. I have roller skates. I legit never use them. Why do we just say a guy's name when going to the pool? Who the fuck's Marco Polo? Marco Polo was an explorer who traveled like all the way from starting in probably like Italy, most likely Genoa. There's always a lot of explorers from there. I think that's where Columbus was from. And going all the way to China. Might have even went a little bit further than that. And the reason... Well, honestly, I don't know why it's called Marco Polo. But I do know who Marco Polo is. And it's like, you know, he was like just a famous traveler. Like, that was like probably the longest voyage by land. Can voyage be applied to the word, to like land travel? I don't know. He just, that was a long ass trip through mostly land. He didn't do any ship sailing or anything, just by land mostly. And he was famous for it because, you know, he went through a lot of places and he was like, "Hi, I'm Marco Polo." So as to why it's a pool game on finding your buddies when closing your eyes, I'm not sure at all. Abandoned Moscow metro stations scare me. Wait, why am I still looking at this place? Oh, video unavailable. Well, that's great. Where could it be? Paris. Oh, darn. It's Vancouver. Well, don't know how. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, this game sucks. Afghanistan. There we go. A lot of people travel there. Darn it. Oh, it was Chirac. Dang, I was actually close then. Man. Okay. And this one pops up. Brilliant. Like, those aren't even fair. I don't even know what to do with those. Like, the video's unavailable. So what the fuck do they want me to do about that? You be knowing shit? Oh wait, abandoned. You mean like I thought you were like saying like a movement. Abandoned Moscow metro stations. They're scary. Like I thought you were like holding a sign saying abandoned Moscow train stations. Moscow, Moscow. That dude just like, what the fuck? This is definitely China. As to where in China, I'm not sure. Like, not even a clue, honestly. It doesn't look like it has much tall buildings, so it's probably not one of the big guys. But again, this could be a touristy part. Although I don't really think it's a touristy part because you'd see a lot more English, wouldn't you? I think Russia is just a country that needs less cold weather. You be knowing shit. I think that's kind of the frustrating thing with Russia is that it is genuinely like a really promising country in every way. Like it has a lot of land, a lot of arable land. Even though I know it's quite cold, but there's actually a lot of arable parts too. They just have like a lot of good, like just geographically, it's a really. But I mean, it could obviously be better. But like, I mean, countries with shittier, like, are we gonna pretend like Iceland doesn't exist? Like, just because you have shit geography does not mean everything's, done for. But I don't know, just has shitty governments most of the time. And it's come in multiple points of its existence, Russia. Like, it's come close to being a free and fair society, but it just keeps falling at the last second. But I mean, there was a point in time where Russia used to be, like, particularly with Tsarist Russia, like, it was like the hotbed of, like, art and literature for a long time. But those days have soon went away. Yeah, I wanted to say Japan, but now looking at it, I'm not sure. This is definitely not Japan, dude. Come on. This is not Japan. Fuck, I should know this shit. Why? You're not Chinese. This is fucking China, bro. This is not Japan. Not even a little bit. I'd bite my finger off right fucking now if this is Japan. I'd literally bite my finger right now. Like, clean off. And I have sharp-ass teeth, too. God's honest promise. Unless this is like a very, very, very convincing Chinatown within Japan, then I'm biting my finger off. But this is fucking not Japan, bro. On my life, this is not Japan. No doubt in my mind. I know, but it still hurts that I don't know what this is. It's fucking China, bro. Oh my god, this guy's such a dickhead, just showing the I don't need to see a watermelon shop. I need to see signs or like indications of things. The buildings. I mean, there's like nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing I can really like how. Like all the text is unreadable to me. Which totally rules out Hong Kong. I don't even think this is like a touristy part. Like this, I mean, there's not a single indication of tourism here. That's probably why this guy keeps getting stared at. He's like one of the few foreigners. Why is bro showing up poverty? Oh my god. Okay, wait, hey! Why is it not letting me drag it down? What the fuck is wrong with this fucking website, man? Boogie ass website. Well, that's a Chinese flag. And then that... Is that like the... Oh, is that like the old Chinese flag? I feel like if this was Beijing, it would have much more English. Because Beijing's kind of touristy. This looks a bit touristy. Or just traditional looking. Oh my god, man. I don't know, man. Let's just look for like a mid-sized Chinese. Not gonna be Chongqing. Probably not Shenzhen. Not Shanghai. Probably Wuhan? No, no. It'd be bigger. If it's Beijing, this is fucking insane. Let's sort of triangulate. I'm gonna just like, this is most of where the Chinese population is like right here. There's really not much happening over here. So I'm gonna just sort of triangulate, and it's probably somewhere here. Yeah, Nanjing. I don't even know where that is. I mean, I don't know what that is. Really, honestly, I couldn't tell you much about Nanjing at all. Actually, nothing. Why are all these messages retracted? This is what I get for being half, bro? What did you... Wait, what messages did you remove? Yeah. That kind of worked, though. 264 miles. I mean, it was 100% China. That was no doubt in my mind. This is Croatia. It's probably split. Pula. Kind of speed run that one. Hi, what's up? I don't know. What is up? What's this? What the fuck is this? Palm trees in a weird glass building. It's like a Gulf Arab state. I just realized I chatted too much. What? You're not chatting too much. What, do you think I was getting annoyed? Took real willpower. I just switched the clothes to dry finally. Oh, wow. That is impressive, because the state that you were in before I streamed, I wouldn't have thought that you're even able to get out of bed. And I'm not like, that sounds like I'm throwing shade, but I just mean you were very, very fucking tired. Crosswalk. Well, I certainly was not expecting to see English. Is this Florida? That's an American road sign. Is this the U.S.? Damn, I didn't know the U.S. even could look like this. These are American road signs. I'm sure there's maybe countries that technically I can say the N-word. Did you say the N-word? I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know what message he retracted. It's not letting me see. It's probably on screen, though. It's K-mate, you're mixed, bro. Technically, I can say the N-word. You wore me out. This exactly. I honestly was not expecting to see English. Miami? This could probably be Miami. I didn't know Miami. I'm quickly learning I'm actually really shit at geography. I didn't even know Miami looked like... This is fucking Florida. This is insane. I had no idea Florida looked like this. Like, at all. I mean, I couldn't really tell you what I thought it looked like, but not this for some reason. I was expecting way less palm trees. There's a lot of normal looking trees, like what I would consider normal looking trees, deciduous looking trees. Florida, you're not shit, I love you. Well, you can still love me and have me be shit at geography, just like how I love you and you're shit at geography. Man, the water's so blue. And again, like, I kind of shit on beaches and shit like that, but I must say it is very cool that, like, the more sort of closer you get to the equator, the more you're going to see water that's actually blue. Because, like, most of my life when I do see water, it's, like, brown. It's fucking brown. So, that's pretty neat. But it doesn't... I guess that is... Because I know that in Switzerland, the water's pretty blue. Even though it's not really close to the equator at all. Like, not even really. It's a deciduous fucking country. As someone who is shit at geography, like really bad, you're doing amazing. Is this footage in reverse? That looks like reversed text. Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, fucking hold the fucking phone. Why? Okay, seriously, what? This website's actually so fucking ass. Like, why doesn't that let me drag down? It's like thinking I'm trying to hide. That says the Rowdies. Oh my god, if it wasn't for my most weirdest niche knowledge of soccer, I would have no idea where we are. I would have known we were in Florida, but I would have guessed Miami. But this is the Tampa Bay Rowdies, which I don't even know if this team exists anymore, by the way. It was a very weird niche team. Oh my god, that's actually crazy that that's the Tampa Bay Rowdies. I couldn't name you really a single player who plays for them, but a lot of people retire who like are effectively retired play for the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Because, I mean, it's like to most people's preference, like somewhere they would want to retire. Excuse me. This is 100% Tampa Bay, or at least nearby Tampa Bay, where the team could. Okay, so it's like Tampa Bay. It's probably just. I'm gonna just do center. Why does it not even let me click? Oh. Well, even though it's St. Petersburg, the team is called the Tampa. Because look, it's gonna say Al Lang Stadium. The team is called Tampa Bay Route. I also forget that's an American thing that happens where it'll be named after a city and then not even be in the city that's in. I haven't embarrassed myself here. That's literally the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Most critical mentioned. No way that water's that blue. Well, it is. I don't like my geography class. That's a damn shame because I love my geography class. Wow, there's a team. I mean, there's a town just called Brandon. Balm. Clearwater. Indian Shores. I would have guessed if it wasn't for fucking Tampa Bay Rowdies. Yeah, again, a pretty much uniquely American thing is that like a team will be named. But like that's nearly unheard of in Europe. If a team if a team is the name of something, it is almost always in. I mean, they give Chelsea shit for having Stamford Bridge be in fucking Fulham. But like, look at this shit. It's like on the other fucking side of the bay. It's in St. Petersburg. Which is weird. It's weird that there's a St. Petersburg. Is it just a lot of Russian immigrants moved here? Either way. Also, how long have we done on time? All Brandons are created here. How are we doing on time? Oh, okay, yeah, we've reached an hour. So, that was a good note to end on. Also, I played a little bit of AWOP's music. Hope you liked it. I certainly did. It reminds me of, like, Pilot Red Sun. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already liked the stream, so it has a higher chance of being recommended to other people. And, you know, thanks Milkman, thanks London. And thanks Oxygen as well. Sorry that your Wi-Fi wasn't doing too great. That's a shame. I knew that no one new would show up. Well, that was a very I call you. All right, I'll do the countdown now. And you know, I hope things get better for you, Milkman, in terms of the lady stuff. 10, 9, 8, 7. You've called a bit early, London. 5, 4, 3, 2.